3, 2, 1, 0.
Jones messed with the wrong melon farmers. Thug life. And here we go.
I prayed that he would burn in hell, but in my heart, hell would not have him.
You are all my children now.
This is as far as you go. No more.
Hello, Sydney. Are you God damn you.
Wish I had you all alone, just the two of us.
Ooh, baby, 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 ooh, baby.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Movies and Beyond. Once again, I am Michael, and today it's the Paranormal Tuesday. That's what we're doing. It's Paranormal Tuesday. I'm excited. I'm super excited to be here. I cannot wait to jump into the paranormal tonight. I'm going to look at the creepy videos. We are going to look at the creepy videos tonight, and I'm going to sit here and be scared. That's usually how my paranormal video nights go. But they're always a great time with you guys. I can't wait to jump into these. I've got 3 of them prepped for us tonight. Usually I have about 3 of them, but we only usually get through 2. We'll see what happens tonight. We'll see how many of them we can get through, how many of them I can take, or how much time we have. Either way, we're going to jump into the paranormal tonight, and I cannot wait to do so. Let me see who I have in the chat to join us so far on this Paranormal Tuesday night. I see that Jerry's in the chat saying, hello, Movies and Beyond family. Glad you're here. Let's smash that like button and enjoy the stream. That's what I am talking about. And Jerry, I always said I was going to do it. And what did I do today? I actually did it. I hope you're doing well, Jerry. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hello, Jerry. What a rare treat.
I knew I had to do it. I had to find a way to do it. And I finally did today. What's up, Jerry? Happy Tuesday. Jerry's also saying, I probably shouldn't be telling y'all this, but Patreon is only $1 a month. Yep, it's true. So come on, check out what you've been missing. And he drops the link below. Yes, that is true. I almost said paranormal is only $1 a month. Patreon is only $1 a month to Movies and Beyond. You can go over and check it out at the link that Jerry has provided. Thank you for that, Jerry. I appreciate it, my man. I always forget to mention things like that. And that's why you guys keep me together and talking about the things I should be talking about. Thank you for that, sir. I see that Paula is in the chat as well, saying hi to everybody. What's up, Paula? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Happy Tuesday. Happy Paranormal Tuesday. Good to see you. Good to see you. Who else do we have in the chat? I see that Val from Val's Views is in the chat. The General is in the chat. The General always gets a salute from Movies and Beyond. What's up, Val? I hope you are doing well, my friend. Happy Paranormal Tuesday to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Russell Dorsey is in the chat as well, saying, what's up, everyone? Let's smash that like button if you haven't already. Hi, Michael, and everyone in the chat. Let's get this party started. Thug life. That's what I am talking about, my man. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Happy Paranormal Tuesday. I see the Jeremy's in the chat saying hello, all. What's up, Jeremy? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Gina's in the chat saying hello, everyone. What's up, Gina? Happy Tuesday. Happy Paranormal Tuesday. Good to see you. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. And I think that I got everybody chatting for now. That's good, Jerry. That's good. I'm glad that you'll like it, my friend. I'm glad that you like it. I went through and got that done for today. You know, I was like, well, I've got a little bit of extra time. I've had a busy day, you guys. I've had a very busy day. And it has not been easy, but I have managed to get that done as well as a few other things today, which I'm very excited about. Very excited about today. All right. So what do I have in store for us tonight? Well, I have three. Two of them are from Depths of Despair, right? They've been coming through with some bangers for us lately. Depths of Despair they've been doing all right. But I've got one that we're going to start with tonight, and it comes from Fearsome Top 5. Right. So I always want to give credit to the people that put these videos together. That way that they are getting credit for their videos, and we make sure that we go over and like these guys' videos because they do put the compilations together. And whether you think that they are real or whether you think that they're fake, or maybe you think that maybe like me, I think some of them are real and some of them are not. They are a good time to watch. They are definitely a good time to watch, if anything, right? And that's the thing, right? And I mention this every single time that we do this, and I make sure that I do because I don't stick up for them either way, to where I'm like, you know, if I watch something, I'm like fake or, you know, that's real, you know, because it's so hard to tell today with AI being what it is, you know, that makes it harder to tell. And then also, you know, just because you can duplicate something, just because you can reenact something to make it fake doesn't mean that it's, you know, it doesn't mean it's fake. If I am sitting here, right, and I have this water bottle sitting next to me, and I know that I'm the only person in the room, and I'm sitting here talking to you guys, and the water bottle comes from off screen and just belts me in the side of the face, right? I know I'm the only person in here. Well, first of all, I'm pissed, right? I'm mad. I got hit in the face with a water bottle. But I know that, you know, if I wanted to, I know that nobody else is in here and that shit just happened by itself. So holy shit, my place is haunted, right? Now, to somebody watching, right? If they're like, hey, he just had a friend standing on the side of the screen outside the camera and just chucked a water bottle at his head. First of all, I'd never do that. You're not getting a free shot on me like that, first of all, right? Two, just because it can be reenacted doesn't always mean that that's the case. Now, I'm not saying that never means that it's the case, right? Because there are people out there that do things, you know, to get views and to get people's attention. But at the same time, just because it can be replicated does not always mean that that's what happened in this case, right? So that's the line that I teeter with that. And anytime I do these, I always feel like I need to give that explanation for the viewers that are in the chat. And then, you know, the people that watch on rewatch, you know, like I think that it's important to say, hey, I'm not sitting on either side of these, you know, I'm kind of sitting in the middle. But if that were to happen, yes, that would scare the hell out of me because most of these do. Let's be honest. Most of them do. Right. So Russ telling me to call a Ghostbuster. Dude, if that happened, you already know. We've talked about this. If something like that were to happen, you know, I'm not taking shit with me whatsoever, right? I'm not taking, I have this pen that's sitting right here. Guess what? It's not coming with me. You know why? Because whatever it is that hit me in the side of the face could be linked to that pen and I'm just taking it with me, right? So all this shit is staying, all of it. You know, like I might take my Jason mask, right? And if shit starts happening there, then I know to get rid of the Jason mask. But process of elimination, that would be one thing, right? That I would have to get rid of as opposed to all my stuff again. So, yeah, that's. I'm sorry, but that's what's happening. Anyway, you didn't come here to listen to me ramble about possibilities of stuff being real and fake and getting hit in the face with a water bottle. You came to watch paranormal videos, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Right. Before I get started, I do want to say that Jerry has gifted one Movies and Beyond membership. Jerry, thank you so much for that, my man. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for your investment in Movies and Beyond, dude. Your time, being a mod for me, everything that you do, Jerry. Just know that it is appreciated 100%. And I actually, when this is over, send me a message on Instagram. I want to show you something. Being grateful for everything that you do, I want to show you something on Instagram. But please, when the show is over, remind me, and I will send that to you. But thank you again. Tonight we are starting with fearsome top 5. Like I said, I have 2 from Depths of Despair, which we will get to, but this one caught my eye. Right? The title worked, right? It pulled me in. They always say if you make a YouTube video, make your title to where it pulls your audience in. And this one worked for me. This one is called the Top 10 Scariest Ghost Videos of All Time. How do you break that down, right? Is this really the top 10 scariest? Probably not. But the title pulled me in. I skimmed through it. I think I saw one thing that we've seen already. But you know what? If it's good, why not get a repeat, right? We've done so many of these at this point that it really doesn't matter to me. It's just like, oh yeah, I remember this one. This one's scary as shit. Let's watch it again, right? But let me go ahead and blow this up. We will go ahead and get this started for tonight. This one's about 27 minutes long. Not very familiar with this video or these people that make this video. So I don't know how the pacing will go, but it is 27 minutes for 10 videos, so that's a little 2 minutes for each one. So let me go ahead and jump 2 minutes and some change. Don't bash me for my math, right? Let me go ahead and pull this over. Let me know on sound, and let's go ahead and get this going.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Over the last few years, I've seen thousands of creepy videos, so I decided to put together a list of the top 10 scariest ghost videos of all time. Number 10.
I'm not even going to lie, getting started, the guy's voice, it's awesome. All right, let's go ahead.
A mom of 3 named Erica Jordan often shares small everyday moments of her life online. One night after her kids climbed into bed, she decided to say goodnight to them through the security camera in their room. But when she did, she got a response that sent chills down her spine.
Good night. Love you.
Good night. Love you.
Right after Erica said goodnight, her kids replied, saying it back. But seconds later, something far more disturbing was heard. A deep, raspy voice whispering, "Good night, Mommy."
Yeah,
when Erica replayed the footage, her heart sank. At the time, only her children were in the room, and neither of them could have made a voice like that. So the question is, who or what was caught on that camera? Number 9. After living in his house for years without a single strange
let me just say this, right? Like, who am I, right, to say that this is, I just didn't get that feeling from that one. Like, it didn't, I don't know. There's some of them that just, they reach out and they fucking grab me and they say, you know what, be scared, motherfucker. And this one, it just, I don't know. I'll let you decide. Russell said it definitely wasn't The Grudge, boy. No, it was not. Not at this moment. All right, let me back this up just a little bit. Oh, why do you have to be a doll? Let me back it up just a little more.
At the time, only her children were in the room, and neither of them could have made a voice like that. So the question is,
you got to go by the doll,
or what
right?
was caught on that camera?
It was the doll. It was the doll, or
Number
that little creepy
9.
doll sitting next to it.
After living in his house for years without a single strange incident, the last thing a man named Troy expected was paranormal activity. His home had always felt pretty normal, with nothing out of the ordinary ever happening. Until one day when a security camera caught something deeply unsettling.
I mean, hey, okay, there's nothing pulling the door. Maybe it did latch. You know, it almost sounds like a dog, right? Maybe it's just their dog. A door opening and closing. It is unlatching though, right?
While Troy was away, his security camera suddenly picked up the unsettling sound of loud banging coming from inside the house, seemingly from the basement, as the door slowly opened on its own. Moments later, things took a darker turn when a deep guttural growl echoed through the room, followed by the door violently slamming shut. As far as Troy knows, no one was home at the time, and there's no sign of anyone being there to cause it. And unfortunately for Troy, this wasn't a one-off incident, because just 6 days later, his camera captured this.
Okay, the chair. But it just kind of pulled back, right? Oh, well, that's a little different. Okay. So that just went two different directions. Oh, shit. All right, now there's that fucking bench got me, right? Anything else, I was like, that came off screen, that came off the screen. Now that shit's gonna fuck up. Oh, this is fucking bullshit. Nope. Oh, you poor bastard. You have no idea what you just walked into. What? Yeah. I knew that shit was gonna slam behind him.
From chairs being dragged across the room to objects being thrown and doors once again opening on their own, Troy was left stunned by what he saw when he returned home. And in the days that followed, this disturbing activity didn't stop, but instead moved around the house, as the camera in his attic was the next one to catch something unexplainable.
Shit, he's not done. Nope. 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 Now the little cubby hole's opening. You don't know what's in there. Time to move, Troy. Time to move.
The stuffed animal sitting on the desk slowly began to rotate before suddenly being knocked to the floor. At the exact same time, a small door nearby crept open, as if something on the other side was trying to get out. It swung back and forth, opening and slamming shut over and over. But with no one else in the attic, how could any of this be happening? The cameras kept recording, and before long, the activity escalated, eventually leading to Troy's son having a terrifying encounter with a dark presence inside their home.
Oh, you got that on camera too? Run, kid. Good job. Good job. Yep. Tell. Run. Scream.
Once again, the small attic door slowly crept open on its own. Troy's son noticed it immediately, and out of curiosity took a peek inside, only to run off screaming moments later. According to Troy, his son claims he saw a ghostly face staring back at him. To this day, Troy still can't explain the things that happened in his home, but he might just want to invest in some holy water in a spray bottle, just in case that face ever shows up again. Number 8.
First of all, they didn't move. Like, are you freaking serious? Like, I'm moving. Look, I was good, right? You had the closet, you had the stairwell door open. It's just like, okay, you know, like, yeah, that's okay. You had the chairs moving, but they were both kind of off cam, right? You had the one on the left that pulled back, and it's like, well, you know, there could be somebody back there pulling that, you know, and then the one on the side, it pulled off, but it pulled off cam, right? And then it went forward, and it's just like, well, you know, like, I'm making excuses at this point, right? I'm like, you know, like, it could have pushed it off cam and they didn't get, you know, the arms in there and they did a good job. And then the little pantry door opened and I'm thinking, okay, it's a skinny motherfucker that'd be in there doing that. And it's just like possible. And then the bench moved in front of it. I'm like, no, because the thing that got thrown that was in the other room in the hallway that got thrown, I was like, well, it got thrown. Whole water bottle situation we talked about earlier, right? You know, it could have gotten thrown. And it's just like, no, dude, there's too much going on here. That place would be covered with fucking strings in all different directions. If I'm Troy, I'm moving. All right. Like, I would have never got to that point. Like, I am moving at that point. There's freaking no way. There's no way I'm staying there. I'm sorry. Not a freaking chance whatsoever. I'm out. I am out. Let me see what some of you guys are saying right here. I do see that Gina became a Movies and Beyond member. Thank you so much. Welcome to the fam. And I appreciate it so much. It means the world to me. Welcome to the chaos. Welcome to the Thunderdome. That's what I always love to say. Hell yes, that is freaking amazing. Congratulations, but more so, thank you. Let's see. Apollo saying it's Ghostface. I don't think that's Ghostface. I gotta be freaking sure. Jerry saying no way, I'm gone. Yeah, I'm done. I am done. Paula said it's gonna open again. She called it. I'm sure that it did. Russell said he did it to himself. Yeah, at this point, you're not leaving. You're staying. This is all your own fault. This is all your own fault. Val saying there's no freaking way. Jerry is saying house will be for sale tomorrow. Val, nope, she's burning it. Like that's what we do. I see Melissa's in the chat. What's up, Melissa? I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Happy Paranormal Tuesday, for sure. Jerry is saying, what? I will get what? You will definitely get a what from me for sure. Let's see. I think that I got everybody. All right. Let's move on to number 8 because Troy at number 9, he should have been gone. That's all I'm going to say. He should have been. I would have been gone. Like, not a chance.
After the sun went down and the sky turned black, everything was silent in one suburban neighborhood.
I like how he sets the tone. After the sun went down and the sky went black. Yeah, you setting the tone, buddy.
On one of the houses, a woman that goes by AC Casey has a security camera set up to keep an eye on her street. But when motion was detected out front, she was caught off guard when she saw what her camera captured.
It's the old guy minding his business. He likes to wear a robe and a cloak at night. You know, it's everything.
A pale, ghostly figure was caught on camera walking across the street.
Oh, that's old Bill lives down the street.
This eerie figure slowly drifted to the left,
old
its body
ghostly.
appearing almost transparent. Whatever this was, it clearly didn't look like a living person.
He's on blood thinners. Leave him alone.
White and hazy, more like an apparition than anything human. Thankfully for AC Casey, this was the first and last time this figure appeared. Still, I'd be keeping my doors locked at night, just in case. Number 7.
First of all, if he is transparent, locking your doors, he's probably going to be able to walk through that shit. All right. Yeah, when you see these, you really never know what to say about them, to be honest. I mean, it's, I don't know. I'm ready to go. Number 7.
Urban exploring can be thrilling, stepping inside abandoned places that have been forgotten and left to decay. But while exploring locations like these, it's always important to stay alert, because you never know who or what might be inside with you. One urban explorer, known as Canic Massive Explorers Online, set out to investigate an old abandoned mansion. Before heading inside, he recorded a quick video of the exterior. But later on, when reviewing the footage, he noticed something that made his blood run cold. In the second floor window, someone or something was caught moving around. A pale white figure quickly darted past the window. This haunting figure unnaturally glided by, without the man recording even noticing. But could this chilling sight have been a warning before he stepped inside the mansion? You decide. Number 6.
All right, here's what I'm going to say about that, right? First of all, I have a hard time believing that he scoured through thousands of videos and these were the scariest ones. But I mean, when somebody runs past without investigating for yourself, without going in or looking through the windows or at least making any attempt, I feel like it could have just been like a homeless person or somebody running by. Like, you don't really know. Like, I have a hard time saying that, yes, that's 100% paranormal when stuff like that. Same with the first one, right? When you see somebody walking down the street and they look somewhat transparent, yes, that could be a camera glitch. There could be something going on with that there. So I'm not really quick to judge to say, yes, that's 100% paranormal. When you just have somebody walking by, right? Like, you've all seen those like cameras. They're not the best. especially when they're filming at night. They're not. So I don't know. I have a hard time getting behind those and, you know, really freaking out. Like, that just looked like a dude running past. Like, in all honesty, it did to me. All right, let's move on. Unlike Troy's house, right? Troy's house, that was a freaking living nightmare. These last two, though, I don't know.
Over on a TikTok account called Callie Lau, a video was posted back in 2020 that captured something truly chilling. Just after 9 p.m., as a young girl was about to walk through her front door, a home security camera recorded something downright hair-raising.
Because it's not fully dark yet.
Just moments after entering the house, it became clear that something had been watching her from the distance. As soon as she stepped out of frame, a chilling figure emerged and began moving through the yard. It slowly crept closer to the house, eventually stopping to stare directly at the front door. Whatever this unnerving figure was, it gave off an unmistakably bad vibe, and its intentions did not seem harmless. Thankfully, the young girl was already safe inside, and this creepy-ass man ghost thing hasn't been seen again since. Number 5.
First of all, whether that's a ghost or not, right? I don't know. Either way, like, that's scary for the simple fact that whatever that was didn't have the best intentions walking up that way, right? Especially a little kid going inside. Even if that was a real person, like, that's they make slasher movies that start out like that. Like, no, that's not good. Not really ready to say, oh, that was a freaking ghost, 100% sure, but you know, it's whatever. I don't know. Eric from the Bearded Entertainment has been a member for 19 months. He said, what's up, my man? I hope you're doing well, brother. Good to see you, and congratulations, 19 months. That's freaking amazing. That is freaking amazing, and a big thank you for that, brother. Thank you a million times for that. Thank you. Peter Anthony is in the chat saying, what's up, family? What's up, Peter? Hope you're doing well, my man. Happy Tuesday. Happy Paranormal Tuesday. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Paula is saying Ghost Stalker Boy can't take no for it. Say, I don't know. It didn't look like the intentions were very good there for sure. All right, let's see what they got for number 5. I don't think anything's topping Troy at this point, to be honest, from this video. We got 5 to go, though. Let's see what happens.
Over on the YouTube channel, Sidestep Adventures into History, Dan and Robert travel across the southeastern United States, uncovering forgotten places. From crumbling ghost towns to long abandoned structures, their mission is to document these locations before time erases them completely. During one expedition, they set their sights on an isolated home deep in the woods known as the Willis Place. Dan and Robert surveyed the outside of the house, keeping an eye out for anything interesting. And as they made their way inside, it was clear that not much was left besides the decaying walls. But things soon took a chilling turn as Dan and Robert made the brave decision to crawl under the house.
Now, let me just ask this, right? If you're going to explore abandoned area, what would make you want to crawl under the house? I mean, obviously, you're not checking it for structural damage because that place is already a shithole. Like, I don't see it. Why would you want to go under? There's probably like raccoons and all kinds of shit under there. No, I'm not doing that. Why? Why would you do that?
So that's a 1958 Coke bottle, right? What is that?
Get the camera in the house. Get the camera in the house. Climb up there, Cletus.
That's weird. Here. That is strange. You heard that, right, Dan?
Yes, I did.
That was weird. All right, that's enough of this old house for a minute. We're gonna go look at something else. Hello? Sounded just like footsteps. That's not funny. No. All right, you ready to go? Yeah, I'm ready.
While under the house,
They
the
said
chilling
peace
sound of
out. I'm done with
footsteps
that.
could be heard pounding on
Yeah,
the floor above
they
them.
weren't messing with
So that's
that.
a 1958 Coke bottle, right? What is that?
This hair-raising moment immediately sent the guys scurrying to get out from under the house. But as they cautiously took a look inside, all they saw were empty rooms as they realized that no one was there. There were no footprints, no animals, no signs that anyone had been there at all. And whatever made that noise sounded less like a critter and more like boots thumping on wood. To this day, Dan and Robert have no explanation for what they heard in that house. So what do you think was walking above them? Number 4. A woman named Lauren.
First of all, I still don't understand why they were under the house. I don't get it. It's fine. It's whatever. But yeah, like I'm not doing that. Not freaking doing that. Eric was saying brave equals stupid. Yeah, no, thank you. Jerry's reminding everybody to check out the merch shop. Yes, they have a whole bunch of goodies over there. If you want anything from Movies and Beyond, you can go over there and check it out. Get you a nice Movies and Beyond sweatshirt because it's pretty cold outside. Well, at least it is here. Paul is saying, who goes under the house? He was already trespassing. He asked for it. He said if the ghost gets him, he asked for it. Definitely. Russell saying that's a health hazard. Yeah, it's probably not healthy. Definitely not healthy. And he's also saying Bigfoot lives in there. And Paul's saying walk out the freaking door. And you know if you mention Bigfoot, look who shall appear. It is Patrick himself saying, hello. Is it Bigfoot's new home? Yes, apparently it is. Bigfoot is in the building. He is in the building. What's up, Patrick? Happy Tuesday, my man. Always good to see you here. Always good to see you here. Jerry's asking, can Bigfoot come out and play? I don't know. Everybody jumps on the big. I am telling you, Patrick, it's going to happen. We need to get together. We're going to have a Bigfoot special. Movies and Beyond presents a Bigfoot special. My guest, Patrick from Half Cheetah Will View. It'll be amazing.
So what do you think was walking above them?
Apparently it's Bigfoot.
Number 4. A woman named Lauren Combs lives in a house that she firmly believes is haunted. Starting in 2021, creepy, unexplainable things began to happen around her. Things that only seemed to happen when she was home alone. She quickly turned to TikTok, where she would upload videos of the alarming activity in her home in hopes that someone could give her some answers.
Luna, come on.
Things like this began to happen more and more frequently, making Lauren grow even more frightened of what was lurking in her house.
Chilling here, being a kitty cat.
Did you do that?
Out of nowhere, the bottle on the counter tipped over, almost as if it had been aggressively pushed. Lauren never touched it, and the cat hadn't gone anywhere close. So what caused it to fall? With each passing day, the incidents became harder to ignore, and Lauren found herself growing more unsettled.
Whoa, I'm sorry. But not sorry, but I can tell you something. 19 minutes, people. To be clear, 19 minutes until 6 o'clock. I was ready for a whole level.
So I'm trying to be as calm as possible with all this stuff that is going on in my house. The books fell from that shelf. Thank you, Turtle. These are the books that fell, which is fine. Ignore my nails. I dyed someone's hair. This was one. The other. This one wouldn't be so bad if what was said on the TV as soon as the books fell, right after.
But not sorry, but I can tell you something. 19 minutes, people. To be clear.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
19 minutes until 6 o'clock.
What the
Lights flicker sometimes. It's fine. It's just fine. All of it. What would make you want to go outside?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
These terrifying events left Lauren on edge, and things continued to get worse as the entity in her home began to get physical.
I gave you 6 points, I'm deducting 7. This is ridiculous. Don't make me think about numbers again.
Oh no.
Yes, my captain. Yes, Horror Captain, your horticulture is harvestable. Ah, good. Oh, thank you. Fine. Hurry happily, and Hank, he's hungry.
As Lauren sat on the couch, something we can't see tugged at her hair, like an invisible hand had grabbed it. She quickly turned around, expecting to find someone standing behind her, but no one was there. A few weeks later, while Lauren was home with a friend, they noticed the dogs suddenly began acting strange. They paced back and forth, whining as if they could sense something neither of them could see. Lauren realized the dogs kept staring out the window that faced the backyard, and that's when she remembered the camera she had recently installed outside. Curious and uneasy, she pulled up the footage, and what she saw made her blood run cold.
Anytime the animals are involved like that, like, I don't know, it creeps me out. Oh shit, it's the strangers.
Out by the tree line in her backyard, something can be seen slowly pacing back and forth. It wasn't fully solid, its body almost completely transparent against the darkness. The moment Lauren saw it, she broke down in tears. Seeing that figure outside made everything feel incredibly real. And in that instant, she couldn't shake the feeling that she was staring at whatever had been haunting her home. Number 3.
You just gonna end it like that? Like, I don't know. I wasn't feeling that. Like, I don't know. Like, I was good for a few minutes, and then the hair pulled and the dogs and whatever the hell that was in the backyard. Like, no, I'm definitely not feeling that for sure. I don't like that. I don't know why she hasn't moved. I don't understand why these people don't freaking move. Move. For the love of God. Russell saying Monarch Legacy of Monsters Season 2 is out, Michael. Just letting you know. I have already seen episode 1, Russell. I am digging it. They picked up right where they left off. It was freaking amazing. Absolutely love it. Russell's also saying these cats aren't messing around with ghosts. Oh yeah, from the other one. Yes. For sure. The cat is a scanner. Yeah, and I mean that Parrot Bay bottle that just fell over like that. Like, yeah, it wasn't. Nope, not one freaking bit. Let's see. Paula says, keep walking to the car. Yeah, just get in it, drive, never come back. Take your dogs, take the cat. It'll be fine. Cheetah said there was a lump under the sheets in the bed and it was moving. That makes me think it was probably the cat. Like cats usually do that. Like when I was a kid, I had a cat and it always got under the blankets. Maybe. I didn't see what you were talking about though. Russell said it was the Invisible Man. It's something pulled her hair, man. Like that definitely happened. He's also saying believe the animals. Cheetah is saying let's send in Lady Valerie. She will protect us. You get right behind her. It'll be 100%. Yes. Russell said no. You're going in, Patrick. You will be the one. You will be the one going in. It was Ghostfoot. Now that is horrifying. That is freaking horrifying. Not only is it big, it's a ghost of Bigfoot and it's Ghostfoot. That is freaking crazy. Oh my God. That is freaking crazy. All right, let's move on. What number are we on here?
A woman named Genevieve was home alone or had been haunting her home.
Back that up just a little bit.
Number 3. Back in 2016, a woman named Genevieve was home alone with her young daughter Lorelei. As Genevieve sat in the living room watching TV, she overheard her daughter talking to herself in the dining room. Curious, she began recording as she called Lorelei into the room. But when she reviewed the footage, she realized something else had been caught. Something downright bone-chilling.
Lorelei, come here. Lorelei, who are you playing with?
What?
What are you doing?
As the young girl walks into the room, something dark can be seen moving behind her. In the background, what appeared to be the small silhouette of a child passed by, completely unnoticed by Genevieve. Some viewers suggested it was simply Lorelei's shadow. What? But if we take a closer look, we can see this figure was solid and moving independently of Lorelei. This hair-raising silhouette was only captured once and hasn't appeared again since. Still, one sighting would have been more than enough for me to get the hell out of there. Number 2.
I'm peacing out. I'm sorry. I'm done. Nope. No, I am freaking peacing out. I'm done. Next thing you know, the very night they got in their car and never looked back. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What is this? Dog man watching me sleep as a child, ghost spirit or something. A dog man? Oh God, that's almost as bad as Ghostfoot.
Number 2. A video posted to the Paranormal Encounters subreddit caught a lot of attention. Posted by Reddit user Blonde in the Woods, she went on to explain that her husband's best friend used to live in a house nearby. Over the years, he caught a few peculiar videos of orbs inside his home, but never anything too out of the ordinary. He ended up getting divorced and selling the house, and it wasn't long after a new family moved in that they caught something deeply unsettling on camera.
Are we about to see Dogman?
At exactly 8:25 p.m., their living room camera picked up movement upstairs. A small figure resembling a child rushed past an open doorway, and as it passed, a faint voice can be heard, almost like it was saying help. According to the family, the house was completely empty when this footage was recorded. And if that's true, then there definitely should not have been a creepy-ass child running around upstairs. Number 1. A YouTuber named John.
I mean, you don't have any kids. No. And we've talked about this on the channel before, right? It's just there's something scary about freaking kids. Like, I don't know what it is. I'd almost rather see like a full-grown ghost than be a child. Like I don't know. I can't do it. I can't. I think that's why the other one scared the shit out of me so much with the little girl walking with the ghost figure there that was its buddy. Like I don't know. I don't know, but these people don't have kids, and that's horrifying. I'm sorry. I am sorry. You're gonna throw that hashtag all day, and I'm gonna support it, man. Ghostfoot. Dogman is an urban legend. I got you. I got you. Paula said, become a realist, a real estate developer fast. There it is. I put it together. It took me a minute. I'm a little slow, but I got it. I see. Russell said, is that the Grudge? Is it? And Patrick was saying Samara is walking among us. I don't know.
Around upstairs.
Let's see what they got for number one.
Number one. A YouTuber named John, who goes by J-Rob Online, often hosts sports-focused live streams, where he and a few friends jump on to talk, joke around, and put on a show for viewers. But during one particular stream, as John and his friend Chris were live on camera,
I remember this one.
Deeply unsettling appeared
I remember
in the
this
background.
one.
And a couple of more pieces. I do like RJ Barrett, but I don't know. It might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
I just heard.
Oh, yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. I got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
No, stop it. Stop it. Run it back. I gotta run it back.
Hey, I didn't see it. I didn't see anything, man. I was looking turn on the light.
As the group carried on with the stream like usual, Junebug suddenly noticed something disturbing behind Chris. While watching the screen, a dark figure slowly came into frame, walking directly behind him. Chris quickly brushed it off, insisting there was nothing there and reminding everyone that he was home alone. But as the shadow passed by, Chris turned his head, almost like he felt something move behind him. After that moment, he did what most of us would have done and flipped on the lights and kept them on for the rest of the stream. Now the only question left is the most unsettling one of all. If he was truly alone, then who or what was walking behind him? Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more from your boy.
I remember seeing that one a while ago. And the mere fact that that guy was like, he was talking about basketball and he just stops like, is that a ghost? Like, how do you have that conversation with someone that you're on stream with? Like, literally, like, is that a freaking ghost? Are you freaking serious? Like, no. The video is longer than that, and they do replay it back, right? Like they go through and they replay it back. Yeah, no, I'm not doing it. I am not freaking doing that. I'm sorry. I am sorry. It's not happening. Not with me. Not on a stream, too. Could you imagine that shit happening on a paranormal stream? Like, I would be done. You guys probably wouldn't tell me because I'd end the show. I'd be like, well, gotta go. You know, there wouldn't even be no exit video or anything. It's just like, oh, peace out. Like, it's, I don't know. I may give you guys that, but it's just like, Michael, there's a ghost behind you. What? There's a ghost behind you.
Toodaloo, motherfucker. Hey.
You know, that's what's happening, right? There is no what? I'm gonna look. No. Instantly, you're getting the X video, and I'm peacing out. All right, I'm done. I'm freaking done. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next set of videos that we have. Which one do I want to do? Let's do this one right here. This comes from Depths of Despair, and it is 5 scary ghost videos to sacrifice your sleep to. Yeah, all right. Like that's sacrifice my sleep. It's not like I sleep anyway. Let me go ahead and bring this over. And the first one starts in the Appalachian Mountains. Like that, there's creepy shit that happens there. I see a whole bunch of shit about Appalachia and, you know, all the crazy shit that happens out there. Like people who live there saying like when you go to sleep, you have to close like all your freaking blinds. Like don't leave any reason for anybody to look in. I don't know what that's all about, but no, I'm not trying to find out either. I'm not trying to freaking find out for sure. Cheetah's saying, was that an outtake from Scary Movie 6? No, man, that video came out a couple years ago. It definitely came out a couple years ago. Jerry said, nope, I would have left. Yep. Russell said, that's creepy as hell. Yeah, I'm done. I am freaking done. Paula's saying Catwoman burglar. Yeah, maybe. Russell's saying I wouldn't mind being a Catwoman. Definitely, I wouldn't mind it being Catwoman, but definitely not her. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Gina's saying I would confront it. You are a very brave individual. I would be done. I'd be done. Russell's throwing out big. I don't know. It was a little small to be Bigfoot. I think Bigfoot would have been a little. Appalachian Mountains, perfect Bigfoot territory. Is it though? Is it? Is Appalachia? Is that like Bigfoot area? For you experts on Bigfoot in the chat, let me know. I didn't really know if Appalachia was a Bigfoot. What would be the word? A Bigfoot stomping ground. See what I did there? Stomping ground. All right. I'm not here for that. Let's go ahead and check out number 5 from Depths of Despair, Appalachian Mountains.
A concerned mother named Felicia lives in a secluded area within the Appalachian Mountains,
Bye,
right
Felicia.
at the intersection where the mountains meet the gypsum mines. They have experienced a lot of strange and unexplainable things that happen at night that they have mostly gotten used to. Felicia has tried setting up cameras around the property from 3 different companies, but for some reason they always say video unavailable. One day during the daytime, Felicia hears her son crying after he heard his father and sister's voice coming from the porch, but they weren't even home.
What'd you hear?
I heard a help or something.
On the back porch.
One back there.
Okay, hold on.
And then it's like I heard Lila's voice say it, and then I heard Dad just say, hey, and I didn't do anything about it because I don't know.
Sissy's voice?
Yes. And then I heard some whistling.
I need you to. Okay, all right. I'm going to stay upstairs because Gunnar is freaked out. He's freaked out. All right. It was loud, and it was Lila.
I heard Dad's voice just say, hey.
Yeah. So there's 2 different voices on the back porch. I'm not opening the door. I am upstairs with Gunnar right now. There's nobody out there, Michael.
While waiting for help to arrive, she begins to hear it too.
Oh my God. Why is my door opening?
Why are you just filming yourself?
There's nobody out there. Look at all the dogs. Don't mind the big man. Look at the dogs.
Well, turn your camera around.
They are froze.
She hears a voice calling out for help.
First of all,
And even the dogs begin to freeze and start huffing and forcefully exhaling, as if they were sensing something nearby. She continues to record, then this happens.
all right, I'm going to pause this for a second. I'll back up for just a minute. Is anybody else annoyed that she's just keeping the camera on her face? Like, if you have all this stuff going on around you, why are you not filming the area? Like, she's just filming her face looking scared. Like, that's so annoying because this could be really freaking creepy. This could be real, but all we're seeing is her nose. Like, why? Why not spin the camera around and show us what you're seeing? We can still hear you. Oh, God. I never get really frustrated with these, but this is really bugging me. Oh, this is bugging me so much. Let me say what's up. I see James popped in the chat saying, I forgot the show was on tonight. Been watching the new war crap with the Iranians. Yeah, man, that sucks. But good to see you, buddy. Happy Tuesday. Good to see you. Glad you made it. Glad you made it, sir. Glad you made it. Let's see. Jada's saying The shapes in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Paula, you're saying the same thing I'm talking about. Turn the camera around. Why is she just filming her face? I don't understand. I do not understand. Russell saying she's going to get got by Ghostfoot. You know, that's going to happen. And you know what we're going to see of it, Russell? We're going to see the expression on her face when she gets got, because we're not going to see Ghostfoot. Hell, we're not going to see anything. We're just going to see the look of horror on her face when that Ghostfoot steps on her head. Like literally. Like that's all we're going to see. All right, I'm backing up just a little bit. Sorry for my rant there. I just feel like it had to happen.
Look at the dogs. Don't.
As the dogs approach the window, they are suddenly startled by something outside. Felicia is deeply unsettled as this type of event usually happens at nighttime, but nothing this bad has ever happened during the day. Worried her kids might follow the voices outside, she doesn't know what to do. Drive by.
Look, that had potential to be really freaking creepy. It did, but unfortunately, that's why camera shots are so important. That's why angles are so important, right? Like literally just looking at her face like like that's, you know what? It almost makes me want to make a parody video. Maybe I'll do that and just film my face all the time. Like, did you hear that? I thought I heard something. And I'll just turn it around like this the whole, oh God, that's so bad. Like that could have been great. I feel like that could have been great because I feel like there was something possibly going on there, but I couldn't get past the fact that we were just looking at her face the entire time. I'm sorry. Russell's saying she must be trying out for Wicked. She's trying out for something. You know, it's like, is it that she doesn't think to turn it around? Or is it that she wants like the attention like on her face? Like I don't know. Like I'm not gonna sit here and guess because it was very annoying. Very annoying. Patrick saying maybe she's having a Blair Witchfoot moment. Like it's Ghostfoot and Blair Witchfoot. It's also, yes, it's any of the above. Any of the above for sure. Russell saying definitely buy Felice. Yeah. James saying, yeah, who wants to see her just her face? That's exactly. You guys know I don't rant that much, right? Especially on when do I ever rant on paranormal? Like literally. Patrick saying the fact that the dogs didn't bark caught my attention. Yeah, I mean, it's you know. All right, let's see what drive-by is all about. We got number 4, drive-by.
Drive-by. A man named Tad Gavin is a car enthusiast whose content is solely about driving luxury cars to different locations and taking pictures and videos of them. However, late one night while he's driving around looking for a nice place to take some pictures and videos of his white Corvette, he captures something deeply unsettling that startles him. Watch closely.
What the freak was that?
I didn't even see it.
Oh my God! What the freak was that?
It's extremely dark and hard to see what he saw that gave him the chills, but in the video he says he saw a dark figure approaching him from the side of the road. Luckily, he had more cameras placed inside the car to show from a different angle. Take a look. From this angle, you can see a tall dark figure moving very close towards his car as he speeds past, just narrowly missing it. It appears to be a mass of darkness with no discernible features whatsoever. He says that after he passed it, the figure stopped moving and just stared at his vehicle as he drove off. Many viewers believe this is a bad omen, a sign that something bad may happen to him, like a car crash in the near future. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. Party storm.
I will say this, the fact that, you know, the way that it looked and it looked the same from every freaking angle, that was pretty creepy. Like that honestly was. When we didn't see anything at first, I was like, that's it? Like that's all we got? But the mere fact that he had those cameras facing all different directions, including the reaction on his face, it's that I would be kind of creeped out if I saw something like that for sure. I mean, if you really saw it, right? So I don't know. Jerry's saying it's the Thin Man. And Paul is saying I didn't see a crosswalk. No, it was coming right at him. Russell said that was The Grudge. I don't know. It felt like it was really tall. Like, to me, it felt like it was really tall. Maybe because I'm not a tall person. I don't know. All right, let's see what's going on at the party store.
The following video was taken on January the 26th of 2026 by an employee who works at a party store. There had been many rumors of the store being haunted, and he had experienced many things himself, but was never able to capture anything on camera until one day while working an early morning shift alone during closing hours to sort out pre-orders. He felt a balloon suddenly rush against his leg under the desk, but he was sure the room was empty and this balloon wasn't there moments ago. So he checks the CCTV footage and saw something unsettling.
What the fuck?
He notices the balloon didn't float normally, nor did it move like it was being pulled by a string, by the way it sharply turned corners and maneuvered. But somehow, it flew low from the other side of the building straight to the man in his office. Later on, after his colleague started her shift and it was just the two of them, she came to him and said she just popped a blue balloon. After it followed her into the break room, and she heard footsteps even though it was just the two of them on shift. So is this store haunted? I'll let you be the judge. The gym.
All right. Following balloon. I mean, I guess I would have done what the girl did, right? It followed. I felt like it was following me. I'm gonna pop that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pop it. I'm going to. Hard to tell, right? Because it's a balloon. Like what ways was the wind blowing? Like I don't know. It's I don't know. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let's see. Val was saying that one was creepy. Yeah, the car. Like, it was a little bit creepy. I think so. I think it was. Russell was saying that was the woman in black. I mean, that's what it looked like to me, right? It did look like the woman in black for sure, 100%. Jerry's saying it's a helium balloon. Yeah, see, that's all things you got to kind of factor into that, right? Like, it's just like, I don't know. It's tough to tell. If I felt like it was following me, I'd have popped it. I would have. I mean, it's like now my brain is starting to think like, well, what if you pop it and you release something? I've been watching The Conjuring too much. I definitely have. James is saying it's Pennywise. He cashed in the red balloon for a blue star. Russell said definitely not Pennywise. The balloon wanted to party. We all float down here, Georgie. Catwoman wants to get a little something. Okay. Russell saying probably the blue mini ghost foot. Oh. 99 Loof balloons. All right.
Judge.
Always entertaining. The gym.
The gym.
Everywhere is haunted. You can't even go to the gym anymore now that the ghost was lifting weights.
Danny works at a gym where he says unexplainable things have been happening. On one night, it's
there we go.
10:30 p.m. and he is on the closing shift by himself and has closed up the gym, and while finishing at the reception desk, he hears something strange that makes him pull his phone out to record. This is what he captures.
Pero esta es mi área de trabajo.
Está Planet Fitness.
Y ese es el gimnasio. Está cerrado con llave. O sea, como puedes ver, está cerrado con llave. Y justo de aquel lado, justo allá, por ahí, se escuchó que algo se movió. O sea, las barras olímpicas, se escuchó cómo las volvieron a poner ahí en su lugar. Porque cuando las ponen en su lugar, tiene un sonido muy específico. Y justamente ahí, me lo voy a poner ahí. Esa banca de ahí, cuando yo estoy desde mi escritorio, se alcanza a ver. Y literalmente se vio como alguien se asomó como hacia acá y se volvió a meter, se escondió. Se empezaron a escuchar ruidos, ahorita está la música y tal vez este video tenga copyright, pero se empezó a escuchar el sonido y... ¡Ay, puta madre! Ahí está, ahí está, ahí está. No, no.
Although the gym is closed and locked, what sounds like gym bars and equipment can be heard moving. And Danny mentions he saw a face peeking out at him while he was standing at the reception desk. But there's nobody there other than himself. After trying to recreate the sound himself, he realizes it was the sound of someone re-racking a barbell.
Lo que se escuchó literalmente fue esto. El sonido y...
Not sure what the explanation for this could be, Danny brushes it aside and continues working. But around a month later, something strange happens again that convinces him that something paranormal is responsible. Watch closely.
Porque esto pasa muy... ¿Viste? O sea, mira, vamos a pensar. Son 10:35. Ahorita ya no debe de haber nadie. No voy a poner ni pausa ni nada. Ajá. Tú lo escuchaste. Yo lo escuché. Tú lo... No voy a poner pausa porque la neta me llaman loco, me dicen es el aire, me dicen son tus energías. No estoy loco. No estoy loco. Está cerrado. Está cerrado. Digo, si lo fuerzo no quiero romperlo, pero...
There is nobody in the gym and he hears what sounds like someone running up the stairs. And sounds coming from behind him too. But as he goes upstairs, he notices 3 punching bags all swinging on their own, behind a locked door with nobody around. Danny now believes the gym is haunted, but hopefully we get some more updates soon. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over to depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com or tag us on TikTok at depthsofdespair.yt.
You know, like, we're down to the gym, you guys. We're down to the gym. I'm telling you. Jerry said that's why I don't go to the gym. Yeah, it's on it. It's on it. Ghost just wanted to pump some iron. Val said I would never work closing shift again. Yeah, yeah. Russell said, seems like all the weird shit always happens at night. I believe you. I definitely do. Val could be doing some ghost busting. Yes, you could, Val. Ghostface can box. Yeah, something was punching shit out of them bags. So we're down to number 1, but we still have 10 minutes left in the video. Interesting. Let's see what we got here. Number 1, in the studio.
In the studio. On January the 21st of 2026, a man named Ramirez has been experiencing unexplainable paranormal events inside his tattoo studio. He recently received a mirror from one of his clients and supposedly someone hung themselves in front of it in the past. Another client also...
Okay, back up right there. Right? You get a mirror. Hey, someone hung themselves. Yeah, I'm not taking the mirror. All right? I'm not taking the mirror. It's not happening. Now I'm looking at the frozen screen, the pause screen. There's a damn doll on there. That's just fantastic. He got a mirror that someone hung themselves. Get rid of the mirror. Don't keep the mirror. Why? Why keep the mirror?
Themselves in front of it in the past. Another client also gave him a strange doll which he kept in his house, but his wife told him to get rid of it because it was creepy. Yeah. So he brought it to the studio, and since then, things have been getting worse. Late one night, he arrives back at the studio after forgetting his charger, when he hears what sounds like the door being kicked from the inside. So he decides to record and captures something chilling.
Buenas noches, amigos. Oigan, miren, vine aquí al local porque se me olvidó mi cargador. Y ahorita que venía aquí casi por el bote de basura, oí que patearon la puerta. y me puse a grabar, pero empecé a notar en la persiana que se movía. Miren, parece que se oye cómo se mueve la persiana, o sea, cómo cruje. Entonces ese polvo es polvo de la calle. Es que es una calle pues es de tierra. Miren.
Nope.
¿Qué les dije? ¿Qué les dije a la verga?
Next time it happens, open the door really fast.
Voy a entrar. Miren, para que vean que no hay nadie adentro. Todo en una toma. Perdón con mis 20,000 vueltas, pero es una llave de seguridad. Miren. O sea, no ha salido nadie, miren. Voy a entrar. Voy a cerrar la puerta rápido. Miren. Voy a prender aquí la luz. Y miren. No hay nadie. Para que no digan que sí, que hay alguien adentro, no sé qué tanto. Ay, güey. Bueno. Ay, es que eso de la persiana sí lo había escuchado saliendo de aquí del local, pero la verdad no le ponía mucha atención. Miren, tuve que cambiar un poco las cosas del lugar porque cada año, pues, acomodar todo, ¿no? Me voy a asomar al baño para que vean que no hay nadie. Ay, ¿cómo está la puerta? Me traje el espejo aquí al baño. Miren, voy a cerrar otra la puerta para que vean que no pasa nadie. Me traje el espejo aquí al baño porque estoy remodelando, estoy reacomodando todo. Miren, no hay nadie. Miren, miren. Que no digan que hay alguien escondido. Miren, yo estoy dentro del baño, no hay nadie. No hay nadie. Miren. Ok, miren, voy a estar grabando así, que vean que no va a salir nadie. Miren. No mames.
Was there? I saw the door shut, but was that a figure? Oh no, I think it was just those things. I do appreciate him going in with the camera.
The shutters inside the door open apart as if someone was peering through, but as he enters and searches the studio room, there's nobody there. But just after searching the place, the bathroom door suddenly closes on its own. But once again, as he looks inside, there's nobody there. On another night, he hears a noise coming from inside the studio, and when he looks, this happens.
Pero, por ejemplo, uno de mis hijos, algo. A ver si se logra captar un poquito lo de la persiana. Ay, me picó algo. Ay, güey, espérame. Ahí está. Ay, perdón, es que me dio comezón. Bueno, como les decía, preferible que me pase a mí que le pase a otra persona, ¿no? Yo escuché como ruiditos acá en el baño. Ay, caray. Como que se escucho yo en el baño y de repente escucho acá por donde está la computadora. O sea, como que me trae de arriba abajo, como que para que no me concentre en un solo lugar. chingado fue eso? Ah, no te pases de vergas. No, ya me voy. No, banda, ya me voy. Ya la muñeca se cayó. Vámonos, banda. No, ya desconecté. Uy, cabrón. No, chingar tu madre, Nel. Muchas gracias, amigos, pero Nel, ya me voy.
The doll that was standing up inside the display box suddenly falls over
I
on its
noticed
own.
that.
At that point, Ramirez has had enough and just leaves the building. He then decides to set up a CCTV camera in the room, and on another night, around 9:20 p.m., this happens.
Oh, shit.
Afterwards, he enters the studio and checks the bathroom and finds nobody there, and the CCTV footage didn't capture anyone moving in the room, except for some strange movement that can be seen with the doll.
Nope.
Yet somehow, he finds a footprint
Nope.
that appears to be barefoot and
Nope.
fresh. So is the mirror and
The
the
doll
doll
how are
causing
you just
strange
gonna brush
things to
past the
happen?
doll moving
Or
like
is
that?
there another explanation for this? I'll let you be the judge.
Oh, there's a
Flash.
0. First of all, how are you just gonna brush past the doll? Oh, yeah, and the doll moved. Are you freaking serious?
And the CCTV footage didn't capture anyone moving in the room, except for some strange movement that can be seen with the doll.
The doll
Yet somehow,
moved. Some
he
strange
finds a
movement.
footprint that appears to be barefoot and fresh. So is the mirror and the doll. Yet somehow seen with the doll. Yet bathroom and finds nobody there. And the CCTV footage didn't capture anyone moving in the room, except for some strange movement that can be seen with the doll.
How are you just gonna brush past the fact that that doll just basically turned around? There's no way you're fitting anything behind there. And you're just, oh yeah, there was some strange movement with the doll. But other than that, the door shut by itself. It was freaking crazy. No. That's the horrifying thing, is the fact that the doll turned. I don't care about the door. I don't care about the door. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, the door closed. That doll fucking moved. Hey, yeah, there's some strange movement with the doll. No! That should have been the highlight. Watch this fucking doll move, you guys. Holy shit, what do we do? Right? No, you don't brush past it and say some strange movement with the doll and then brush past it. You don't do that. The doll moved. Did I make my point? Like, I feel like you don't brush past that, right? I'm not crazy.
Yet somehow, he finds a footprint that appears to be barefoot and fresh. So is the mirror and the doll.
There you go. There's your proof right there. That's it.
So is the mirror and the doll causing strange things to happen? Or is there another explanation that appears to be barefoot?
That's Ghostfoot right there. You guys have wanted to see it the entire time. There's proof of Ghostfoot. You see it? Ghostfoot. It's literally Ghostfoot. It's a footprint of a ghost. Ghostfoot has made an appearance. And there's your evidence. How did it go that way? We've been talking about Ghostfoot the whole time, and they're going to give us a Ghostfoot video. They're going to do it. You're going to drop this shit on me? Literally, we have Ghostfoot in the building. I have brought this to you. Remember that. You asked for Ghostfoot, and Movies and Beyond has come through. Gave you a fucking moving doll and Ghostfoot in the same video. In the same video. We've got freaking a moving doll and Ghostfoot together. Maybe Ghostfoot moved the doll. Maybe Ghostfoot moved the doll. Or maybe the demon that controls the doll is Ghostfoot. Solved. I solved it. I am the world's greatest detective.
And fresh. So is the mirror and the doll causing strange things to happen? Or is there another explanation for this? I'll let you be the judge. Flash.
All right, let's hit the comments. Let's do that. That was there was a lot going on there. All right. I'll start with James here saying a damn doll. I hate those things. Me too. Me too. Russell says, get rid of the mirror. Seen The Conjuring. Way too much to know that. Yes, 100%. 100%. Patrick saying, this is why real estate agents are required to tell potential buyers if anyone meets their doom on the property. Wow. Russell saying, if real estate agent knows it's haunted, they're not going to tell you. You ain't lying, man. They will sell you that lemon. They will. Yeah, I think so, James. I guess. He said P. Grande. Yes. Bigfoot. Yeah, yes, it's Bigfoot in Spanish. Yes. Jerry said next Friday is Friday the 13th. It is, my friend. It is. It is Friday the 13th next Friday. I know. The bad thing about it is I work next Friday. So yeah. We got 3 this year. I missed the last one. We might have to do some sort of celebration on Sunday. Yeah, we're gonna. Well, see, now that's supposed to be our Horror Hound show prior to Horror Hound, which is that Friday. I don't know. I'm gonna figure something out. I gotta figure something out. I do. Val said, "Okay, that one is freaky. No one else is in. Yeah, nobody else was in there. I'm telling you. I don't know if it was the mirror or the doll or both of them. I mean, at least I know it was the doll, and apparently Ghostfoot's walking around in there for sure because we got the footprint. What more do you need to find Ghostfoot than the footprint? I'm telling you." Russell saying keep the camera still. Yeah, I mean, not as annoying as the girl that had it on her face the entire time, but I do try to remember that the guy's probably scared. You know, you got all kinds of things going on in there. I will give him that. Jerry saying, Michael, are you doing Jason stream on Friday the 3rd? I'd love to, my man. I would love to. You know, I'm trying to think. Am I off that weekend? That is my Saturday off. Maybe I'll do something super late night if you guys are up for it. Maybe I'll do something super late night. Maybe like a watch party or something. Like a 12:30 a.m. to like 2 watch party. Let me know if you guys would be up for something like that. Maybe I'll do something because I got to do something. It's Friday the 13th. I have to do something. James said, cool, I'm going to have to pull out all my Friday movies. Dude, they should already be out. They should already be out. Mine are ready at all times. At all times. Paul is saying, duck cover and roll your way out now. Yeah, just roll it out. Val. Fuck that. Yes, 100%. 100%. Russell said the ghost is probably getting dizzy with the camera not being still. It's possible. James says, why in the hell do people keep dolls? I hate those. Yeah, so I am too. I read it like she typed it too. Fuck that. Like 100%. Russell saying, get rid of the creepy dolls. Yeah, why? Why? Paula's saying creepy dolls lead to box office flops, except for Chucky and Annabelle. Annabelle does really well as well. Val says dollhouse and everything in it becomes a huge bonfire. Totally. Yeah, just trash it. Just trash it. James is saying the damn thing would be set on fire. Chucky would be outside too. Yeah, just general purpose, right? GP, I'm setting him out too. I'm telling you, proof is there. There was proof. It was all there. Ghosts don't leave footprints unless it's Ghostfoot. Ghostfoot does leave prints. Jerry says Ghostfoot is Dr. Scholl. If Ghostfoot is in there, that explains the creepy dolls. It does. It does. Yes. That was Val's rant. Yeah, 100%. That's how I read it. Yes. Yes. Jacob said there's a ghost in my spaghetti. I'm worried. What's up, Jacob? I hope you're doing well, man. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, I would be too. All right. I guess we got a 0 and it's Flash. Sorry.
On one night, a man captured a strange flash of light on his CCTV inside his house just after 9 p.m. After taking a look at the footage, he saw this.
Vean la cámara sale y entra el infrarrojo. Vean eso, pero ustedes ahorita ven la luz, se ve muy rara, vean ahí. Ahorita les voy a mostrar a ustedes. Eso que se ve ahí es una esfera. Yo ahorita la estaba viendo, es una esfera. Pero ahorita les voy a mostrar quién trae en la mano esa esfera. Vean ustedes y vean cómo se desaparece. Vean eso que les voy a mostrar. Vamos a correrla manualmente.
It's like somebody standing there with a flashlight.
Vean lo que está ahí. Vean, esto que está aquí es un ojo. Y acá está el otro ojo. Vean, un ojo y el otro ojo. Vean eso.
At the end of his house, a strange flash of light is seen on the infrared camera, but just as he zooms in, it appears that the light seems to be coming from a creepy figure with big black eyes before eventually the flash gets brighter and disappears along with the figure. The man has no idea what he saw in his house that night. Now, if you want to see the video where a man who practiced black magic passed away and got his neighbor haunted, you're gonna want to watch this video. Trust me, you haven't seen a video like no idea what he saw in it. Passed away and got his neighbor haunted. Now, if you want to see the video where a man who practiced black magic passed away and got his neighbor haunted, you're gonna want to watch this video. Trust me, you haven't seen a video like this.
Yeah, but it's an hour and 30 minutes long. That's a long video. I don't know. Let me pull this down. Bring myself up right here. Okay, yes. Like the last one. I don't even know. The last one. I have no idea. But yeah, like I don't know. Tonight I'm looking at Troy's house. And the last one with the doll and Ghostfoot. Like literally, like all jokes aside from Ghostfoot, in the footprint, that doll moving like that. No, not doing it. I'm sorry. I am freaking sorry. I can't. No, but I thought they had some good ones tonight, right? I think that there were some good ones. There were some okay ones, and then there were some maybe not so great ones. But I do think that we got a couple good ones out of tonight. And you guys know I love doing this. So I will say this, right? I will say this, and I hate to say this, but it looks like my work schedule is changing again. But I don't know when, and I don't know to what. I just know that it's changing. So again, we will be having to move a show. Tuesday didn't last long. Now, did it? Tuesday did not last long. And I will let you guys know as soon as I know. As soon as I find out, I'll work it out to where, we are still here every other. Now, there is a possibility of us being here every one day. Then I will definitely let you guys know for sure. Let me go through the chat before I go ahead and peace out for tonight. James was saying Flash Gordon Rock. Say it's been stuck in my head all weekend. I don't know why. It just has. Jerry's saying let's do the late watch. Yeah, I think I could probably do that, my man. For sure. And then you know what I'll do? I'll put up a poll, and then we can vote. And then maybe I'll have a few of you guys come on here with me. And we'll pick a Friday the 13th to watch. The only one I'm going to say that I'm not going to put up there for sure is the remake, because that's the one we did most recently. We did the Friday the 13th remake last year. So I'll pick a different one. I'll pick as many as they'll let me put on the poll, and we will vote. That's if I get enough interest for it and people want to do that. So for sure, I'd like to do something like that. Russell said Randy Meek's voice, Val. Yeah, that's how I read it. Like that's when I read it, that's how I totally. Patrick say Flash. Yes, I already know. It's stuck in my head. I think it's from when I watched Ted not too long ago. I think it got stuck in my head there with the bear. Yeah. Gordon's alive. Yes, he is. Ghost Flash. Oh, yeah, totally good. So good. So good. James is saying, save everyone. Yes. Flash foot. They're all foots. All of them. Bring out the boar worms. Ghost flash foot. Oh dear God. Hashtag flash foot. Hashtag flash foot. Oh my God. Ghost foot is the takeaway from tonight. I think ghost foot. You know what? With Patrick's permission, maybe there should be a Movies and Beyond Paranormal Ghost Foot shirt. I wonder how that would do. I wonder if people would want to hashtag Ghost Foot. Interesting. Of course, that would be with Patrick's permission because he is the originator of Ghost Foot, 100%. Val saying I second Jerry's motion on the late night watch party. Hell yeah. We could pick a Friday movie. I'd definitely be down to do that. I wonder which one I would vote for. Oh, you guys want to see something cool? I bought this for my birthday with my birthday money. So Arrow Video, I don't know, I'd say about 6 months ago, released Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X on special, like they're on 4K. Special collector's editions. I got the Jason, like I already had the Jason Goes to Hell one, but I got the Jason X one. It just came yesterday. And it looks super cool. I haven't watched it yet. But check that out, guys. Tell me that's not freaking amazing. I thought about doing like a box opening for Patreon, but I just wanted to open it so bad. I didn't want to set up my camera and everything. But yeah, like it comes with like a poster, the movie on 4K, a book. Like it's super cool. Like I really like these Arrow Video releases, especially with cool cover art like that, because it came with a poster of that as well. You get to choose, like on each side, it's got like the OG poster, or it's got this one right here. I never take them out. I leave them inside of the collector's box. But I thought that was so cool. So Arrow did the remake, they did Goes to Hell, and then they did Jason X. Those are the three, and I own all three of those on the Arrow Video. And then not too long ago, they released Friday the 13th Part 2 on 4K. So I think the ones available on 4K now are 1, 2, and then those three, the remake, and 9 and 10. I think those are the only ones available on 4K currently. I do have Part 2. I did pick as soon as that came out. I picked it up, but it was nothing special. It's just on 4K, and it's 45th anniversary. They didn't do a whole lot there with that. They threw up 40th anniversary and the fact that it's in 4K. Like that's all they did. Yeah, that was it. Well, why did you buy it, Michael, if it's not that creative? Because it's Friday the 13th, it's on 4K, and I want it. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. Let's see. Gina saying I third the late night watch party. Awesome. Hell yeah. Ghostfoot Jason. Ghostfoot Jason. Jesus, that's crazy. Val saying, oh, that's a sweet. Yeah, the Jason X cover is sweet. Like the Goes to Hell. Goes to Hell isn't bad either. To be honest, like the cover, right? So I will show you the cover for Goes to Hell, right? I can dig that. I could totally dig that cover, right? But it's not as cool as Jason X. Jason X is definitely better. Russell saying that's, yeah, I know, dude. Like I think it was like $25 or $30, I think, for 4K, and you get the collector stuff in it. So that's how I justify it to myself. Still can't justify that Nightmare 4K box set that I really want. It's like $400, but you know, eventually, maybe one day I'll come across one for a reasonable price and I can get it. Let's see. James is saying I would like to have them all, but I don't have a 4K player. Dude, they're not that expensive right now. They're not at all. Russell said it's a great collector's item. Yeah, dude, I love them. I do. I love movies. I love collector's editions of movies. It's so freaking awesome. It is. Like they're just, I just love collecting stuff like that. Val said I had a blast hanging out with y'all tonight. I did too, Val. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate all you guys for coming out. I agree, James. I do agree. It does look better than the original. I want to appreciate all you guys for coming out. Ghost Foot is legendary. Ghost Foot will be missed after tonight. But I'm sure that we will talk about it again. But Paula is saying Waverly story, like a story from when I was at Waverly. Tonight, you guys want a Waverly story tonight? I mean, there wasn't really it's not really a whole lot that went on, to be honest. I mean, I had a moment at Waverly, right? One moment the whole time I was there. Well, two, but it was interrupted quickly. So the first one was just we went into this room. It was just we split the group up. It was just me and Michelle, and I'm very sensitive to things not being right. I always have been my whole life. And we go into this room, and I just don't feel right. Like there's something going on. And I told her, I was like, hey, like, I don't know. I don't feel right in here. And she was like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I just don't feel right. And just then a whole big group of people come down screaming and yelling in the hallway. So totally, it was gone after that. Totally, I don't know. So nothing really went anywhere with it. Like it was horrible, right? There are reasons why I haven't done a stream just based on what happened at Waverly, because there were so many people there. It was so crowded. You couldn't really investigate too well. We did have a better time late night. Like they opened it twice to let people out, and we stayed until the end. There was a small group of us that stayed till the end. And then, I did have a moment where I think, okay, like you don't know 100% for sure, and I couldn't debunk it. We're walking down a hallway, the four of us, and I'm on the back. I'm behind. I'm in the, we were 2x2s, and I was on the back end, and I had dropped off my backpack at the time. I didn't have my backpack. I didn't have anything on, and I felt my shirt like get caught on something. And I turned around, but there was nothing. I was far away from the wall. The person next to me had their hands in their pockets with their backpack on, and it was on the opposite side. So I stopped and I looked around. I looked for anything I could possibly catch it on, anything that it could have hooked on or anything, and I couldn't find anything. I couldn't prove that it got grabbed, so it really didn't go anywhere. Like I know that more than likely it got grabbed, or more than likely I missed what it hooked on. But at the same time, I can't prove, that I had an experience there. And those were really the only two. Like we had a ghost hunting app, where we could, listen to, what the ghosts apparently would say. But the only thing with those was, you would turn on the app and you would listen, and it would say things all night, right? It would say this and this and this. But if you had two phones, because I tested this when we were up in the crazy ass area, Waverly, I put two phones next to each other with the same app running, and they were saying different things. And I would think that if that was running correctly, it would say on both phones that it picked up the same thing, right? So I didn't put a lot of faith in that after that. So I was like, well, if this is really hearing, what a spirit is saying or what a ghost is saying, then it should show up on both of these phones because they're right next to each other. The microphone is pointed in the same direction. And if there is a voice, then it'll show up on both of these. And this phone would say one thing when this phone would say nothing, or it would say something else. And I started thinking to myself, well, if they go off at the same time, maybe they're interpreting what is said as being, differently. But then a lot of times it would go off and, the other one would not. So I didn't solidify those as evidence because of that. So immediately I was just like, well, I can't fully trust these and follow around and be like, oh my God, this is saying all this stuff. you know, for the simple fact that we couldn't replicate it on, you know, other devices or other devices running the same program. So yeah, I mean, other than that, you know, for the most part, other than hanging out with friends and walking around a really big place and checking out a lot of cool shit, that was pretty much, you know, the experience for me anyway at Waverly. And I haven't been stopped to be told like, hey, while I was there, this happened, you know, from the people that were there with me. So I guess that's really why I haven't gone into Waverly too much, for the simple fact that we didn't really have anything super crazy happen. And I'm not going to make a show for the sake of making a show for you guys to wait around to hear that nothing really happened. Does that make sense? Like, I wouldn't do that to you guys, like, my crazy night at Waverly, and then nothing happened. Just to do a show. You know, I'm not that type of content creator. I'm not going to do that to you guys. I'm not going to put a whole bunch of production in, you know, something that you're looking forward to seeing, and then, you know, it's fuck all. Like, nothing fucking happened worth reporting back to you guys, or to, you know, do a show over. So I do hope though in the near future, when we do go other places and investigate, that, you know, where it's under different circumstances and there's not a million other people walking around where we're trying to investigate, and that I can show you guys cool shit like that. But, you know, Waverly, at the end of the day, although fun to go on the trip, although fun to hang out with friends in a very cool place, from a ghost hunting perspective, or us trying to ghost hunt, you know, the best way we know how, it's not like we're professionals. It was very frustrating because there were very loud people there that felt like they had to be the center of attention, you know what I mean, and scream the whole time that they were there, and not screaming in a way of being scared, but just like, is there anybody out there, you know, with a fucking recorder. It's like, well, if they were, they would have left because you're annoying as shit, you know what I mean? Like, that's, you don't want to be that type of person, right? Like, I didn't want to be that guy. You know, there are people in this chat who were there that know. Yeah, I mean, it's like, Jerry was with me, you know, the late at night, you know, and he can attest, like, it was better at the end of the night, because during the time we were there, when, you know, a lot of the prime ghost hunting time, you know, there were just people walking around screaming and yelling, and, is there anybody there? Talk to me, like, talk into the microphone. Everybody was a ghost hunter that night. You know what I mean? Like, everybody saw the show. I get it, you know, and I just don't see how you're going to record anything if you're constantly screaming, is there anybody there? Like, how are you going to get evidence? God, you guys can tell I've been waiting a year to rant about this. Like, how can you get any evidence if you're constantly yelling? Like, I don't get it. Like, the way that I've looked at it is, maybe you ask a question, you don't have to scream it. It's not like there's going to be a ghost 4 rooms over. It's going to be like, all right, hang on. This guy asked me a question. Excuse me. Pardon me, guys. I'm going to walk down here and answer it. He said it loud enough for me to hear it down the hall. So I'm going to walk all the way down here to be like, boo. You know what I mean? Like, no, none of that. Like, it was just, there were times that I wanted to bang my head against, what was that haunted room, like 317 or 354? Literally, I'm standing in front of it, just banging my head up against it. Like, for the love of God, you know what I mean? Like, what are you guys doing here? And that was the area that I wanted to investigate the most. But due to the amount of people that were there, not my group of people that I went there with, but the other people in there, like, you couldn't even sit down and shut your eyes and just be like, what do I feel in here? Because there were just people screaming the whole time. If I was a ghost, I would not be hanging out there. I would have pieced out a long time ago. I'm like, nah, man, these guys are fucking annoying. Let's go down to the other floor. If I'm a ghost there, like, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, yeah, I mean, that's why there hasn't been like a full Waverly show. Unless you guys want me to do a video about the 10 things that, you know, drove me nuts at freaking Waverly. Like, don't get me wrong. It was amazing. Like, the place itself, beautiful, like, beautiful. Not that it was clean, beautiful, but just, it was definitely like standing out front of it and looking at it, you know, and taking it all in, and having to, you know, move your head to see the whole thing because it's so big, was awesome. You know, that was cool. being inside of there and knowing what had happened there, and the history behind it and the haunted history behind it, that was cool. But from a ghost hunting perspective, it was definitely pretty frustrating, to be honest. And that's just me being 100% honest. Now, I could have been one of those creators to be like, my night at Waverly, and I'm not going to do that to y'all. I'm never going to come with some bullshit to you guys just to make a show, right? Just to get views, just so somebody will sit down and be, oh, Michael went to Waverly, we got to sit down. No, if nothing happens there, I'll never do that to you guys. I'm never going to clickbait you guys. It's just not the type of person I am. Like, do I want to pull like so many views in here? I could give you guys clickbaited shit, but you guys know that's not me. That's not my stuff. I'm just not that type of person, right? I come on here, I do these shows to give you guys the authentic me, and that's what I'm always going to do. And whether that takes the channel far or not, that doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that you guys have fun while you're here, because I have fun with you guys, and I still have fun, doing the content that I do, for sure, 100%. And who's to say that I don't go back to Waverly one day, right? I'd go back. You know me, I don't like scary shit, but I'd go back under better circumstances, right? You live, you learn. You live, you learn. So maybe at some point we can, do one that's a little more private, and a little more, it give us a little more time away, from all the tourists that come through there and all the people that come through. Maybe a different night where, you can get in there and actually do some cool shit. Like, then I would do that. But under the same circumstances we went last time, no, I have no interest. I have no interest in doing that again. But you guys, dude, I'm telling you, this Ghostfoot shit is freaking hilarious. I absolutely love it. But you guys are the best. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. I got a few things I have to do. Some movie stuff. You guys will be very excited about that, that I have to get done. And I have to do that tonight before bed. So, yeah, I'm going to get working on that. I will have an update soon on our movie that we're currently working on. I will say this. I will say that we are getting ready to film more. We've already filmed a little bit. We're getting ready to film some more. And I cannot wait, because once we get what we need to get filmed, we're going to be able to cut a trailer. And when I cut a trailer, it will debut live on this channel. And not only that, I will have the cast on the show to let you guys ask questions that we will give you half-ass bullshit answers to, because we don't want to give anything away. But it'll be fun. That much I promise you. It is a great group that we are working with to do this stuff. I can't wait for you guys to meet some of them. I can't wait for you guys to meet the star of the show, right? Well, 2 stars of the show. I can't wait for you guys to meet them. I think that you guys will like that. And then shortly after we get done with that, I have another great announcement for another project that we are working on as well, that we're kind of back-to-backing these projects. So I can't wait to share that with you guys. I can't wait to share the future of Movies and Beyond. I can't wait to share the future of what I'm doing, along with other people. And I'm going to share it all here with you guys. You guys are going to get to take the journey with me into this. I didn't do it for just me. I did it for everybody, and I did it for horror fans, because you guys deserve better. No, I just want to give you guys a glimpse into my mind and why I love the horror icons that I love, and why I love them, and show you the side of them that I wish that the movies would have shown, right? You guys know I'm a big Samara fan, so you guys know I'm going to come correct with Samara and show you all those little things that made me love that character and why. So you guys know you guys are going to get that. But I've rambled long enough. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. You guys are freaking amazing. I can't wait to see you guys. I will see you guys Friday for Horror Talking Coffee. Wait, is it a Horror Talking Coffee week? I don't know. Maybe. I don't think it is, but maybe I'll try to get on there anyway, and we'll talk some horror news. But with that being said, you guys are amazing. I love y'all, and I'm going to take off for the night. You guys have a good one, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Toodaloo, motherfucker.
Hey, you